Puppies and kittens can have Pectus excavatum too. This puppy has swimmer puppy syndrome. The puppy's limbs splay out to the sides, causing him to paddle his legs like he's swimming when he tries to move. These puppies also have Pectus excavatum. As you can see, the breastbone is sunken. Meanwhile, the lower ribs are flaring. Kittens can have the same condition, their limbs splay to the sides, and they are unable to walk. They also have sunken breastbone with flaring ribs. Sadly, these poor little babies die within a few weeks. The causes of death are the following: respiratory issues, malnutrition, infections, and developmental problems. To avoid this, owners and breeders euthanize the puppies and kittens to spare them from an agonizing death. This is infuriating, because with the help of a simple homemade brace from a PVC pipe can treat these little babies within a few weeks. It works exactly the same as the braces that are made for humans with Pectus excavatum. There are several studies which prove that these braces can improve and even fully treat Pectus excavatum. Here you can see the PVC pipe, which was cut in a way to fit the puppy's chest, and you need a piece of cotton so that it doesn't hurt the puppy's skin. Now all you need to do is to put the brace on the puppy. This brace works because it compresses the lower flaring ribs, which is a sign of improper breathing. As the lower flaring ribs are compressed, the puppy can't breathe incorrectly, which is called chest or stress breathing, but the puppy is forced to breathe correctly via the diaphragm muscle. Many don't know that we breathe via the diaphragm muscle. The diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscle located under the lungs. It attaches to the lower ribs and to the spine. When you inhale, this muscle flattens and the chest cavity enlarges, and this draws air into the lungs. When you exhale, this muscle turns back into dome shape and forces the air out of the lungs. You can see it from this view that when you exhale, the diaphragm elevates and pulls the lower ribs in. When you aren't able to fully exhale, stale air gets trapped in your lungs, and with the next inhalation you can't draw that much air into the lungs, and this results in that your diaphragm gets shortened and start to sit lower and lower. It pushes against the lower ribs, which results in rib flare. The respiration is incorrect, the diaphragm doesn't work properly, and as a result, the lungs don't expand as much as they should. Consequently, the intrathoracic pressure goes down, causing the sternum to sink back. We call this Pectus excavatum. Bracing changes the direction of these forces. First, it puts pressure on the lower, flaring ribs, which forces the client to breathe correctly. Secondly, the correct respiration engages the diaphragm more and more. Thirdly, as the lungs expand, the intrathoracic pressure elevates, and as a result, the sunken sternum elevates too. For humans, this whole process takes from 6 months to 2 years. In order to speed up the treatment, both training and vacuum bells can be utilized so that the sternum elevates faster. For puppies and kittens, these aren't necessary, as they only need 2 to 8 weeks of treatment. It's significantly faster for the puppies and kittens because they are newborns, so their bones and cartilages are really malleable. They are growing extremely quickly, so with the directed forces, they quickly outgrow this condition. So please don't euthanize them. These little babies are worth just as much as those who are born healthy, and they can be treated within a few weeks for under $1. Thanks for watching.